Well, we are live. Good morning, everyone. How are you? It is what? Tuesday morning after the Bradview stream last night. All right, first off, let's explain my thumbnail. That was like 3 years ago at Algona, Iowa at the A-Bait rally, state A-Bait rally. That's Lita Ford doing sound check on stage. I was right up to the security fence, right in front of Lita. I'm talking 10 feet away from her. And I watched that whole concert. Her sound check was as good as her concert. And I was there for both of them. And yeah, she's playing her red guitar on this thumbnail. She had three guitars she was playing. Lady still looks good for her age. Still play guitar, can still sing. So yeah, I'll go see her. I think what is that? The third time maybe I've seen her in concert. That's the first time I was that close to her though. I threw her my boonie hat and or I handed her my boonie hat and she wore it on stage for a song and then she threw it back to me. So cool beans. I wish she'd have signed the damn thing, but it was a concert, so I could see why she didn't. Anyway, I got to talk to Bill Richard and Jack Russell. That concert, meet his wife, Jack's wife. I got to talk to a lot of the backstage people and some of the bands from Great White, but some of the band members from Great White. But uh, it was a good show. Bill Richard is a equipment truck driver for Great White and Jack Russell, and he helps Jack on stage, personal assistant, attendant, whatever, and his wife helps him. And I've known Bill for years now, and his son lives up in Minnesota, and I met his son. And this last year we had lunch up in Minnesota, and we got together, had lunch, and caught up with each other. And yeah, he's a good friend, man. And if you can't tell, I like hair bands from the 80s. I like my 60s rock and roll and 70s. Oh, God, yeah, I love my 70s stuff. But 80s spandex and hair bands are my favorite. And we get into the 90s, which was the decade of AIDS, and all we had was whining, poor me, woe is me, music and bands, and they all sucked. And in the early 2000s, late 1999, early 2000s, we started to get some good heavy metal bands again. And I like a lot of them. But since then, it's either really heavy metal, what I call growly metal, and pop shit that I can't stand. Even though as a child I listened to the Archies and bubblegum rock like that on transistor radio. I can't stand that crap anymore. Hairband heavy metal, hairband and spandex heavy metal in the 80s was great. A lot of 70s stuff was great. That's when Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Grand Funk, Deep Purple, all those bands came out in the 70s. So, and they were, I call them the forerunners to hair and spandex bands. And that's what they were. Good stuff. And don't forget my 60s. Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, A lot of great bands from the 60s. So, all right. That's the thumbnail. Lita Ford on stage at the Algona, Iowa A-Bait rally. And she did an awesome job. Okay, I got one package from Durbin Auctions today. I just went out and checked the mail, didn't have any mail, so I held this over from yesterday. I thought maybe I'd have some more today, but I don't. So I opened the outside package, and I have an inside package. Diane's Cabin, which is her website, Diane's Cabin. Diane Durbin does packaging, and the all of the computer work, keeps track of a spreadsheet of items sold and who bought them, and probably does the invoicing for all I know. Does one hell of a job. And if you guys have not visited her website, please do so. And Joe Durbin, who runs the auction, who is the auctioneer, wonderful guy from my neighboring state of southern Canada, formerly known as Minnesota. And Durbin Auctions does one hell of a job, folks. If you haven't been to one of his auctions, you need to go. He holds them 3 times a week. I go there to get my Canada fix. A lot of people go there to get their U.S. collector fix, their book fixes, book filler fixes. I bought a lot of stuff from Joe, and I'll tell you what, I haven't been disappointed with any of it at all, ever. So you guys need to, and sometimes it runs over on Meg and Gremlin's stream a little bit, but I go right from Joe's auction over to that stream, and I don't think they miss me. They might, but they never tell me they do. All right. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. I know Meg misses me. I know Ashley Gremlin misses me. I know Mrs. RC misses me. So I won't say anything about the male actors like RC or Kiwi or any of the other guys up on stage. They'll never tell you they miss you. They'll just give you shit for not being there. All right, let's open this bad boy up. I don't know what I got, man. I go to a couple auctions a week, and I am always surprised at what I bid on. I never remember what I get from week to week to week. So let's see. Oh, I can see we got some more Canadian. I can tell you that. I can tell you that without even looking. Every once in a while, I'll buy some American stuff or commemorative stuff that I think is going too cheap, so I'll buy it. I buy American commemorative stuff, so don't think that I don't. All right, here we got a mint set. I'm not sure what year this is, though. I like Canadian mint sets, and that's what I collect. My brother, next younger than me, he buys American mint sets. And he's pretty particular about what he buys. He likes brain uncirculated stuff. Ooh, looks like my dollar coin's coming out of the holder just a little bit. All right, this is a silver set. I know that 80% silver set. Here we have a $1.50 piece. Do we have a quarter, dime, nickel, penny? Everything's silver in here except the nickel and the penny. Everything is 80% silver. Everything with that beautiful young lady on. Call her a queen. Nice red penny, though. I mean, it's starting. Yeah, that's a nice red penny. Oh, I know I bought this. It's the Death Totem. This is my second Death Totem. I don't know if I got the other set or if I just got the coin. I think I got just the coin. So I got the Death Totem. Yeah. And there's Coat Arms. Caribou. I think we got the sailing ship here. Yep. Sailing ship, yacht, whatever. Beaver. And Maple Leaf Penny. Look at that penny. That penny's nice and red, man. That's my second Death Totem. Ah, now I know why I got it. Now I know why I got it. All right, I wanted that Death Totem. Very nice. Now I know why I got that. All right. We're going to leave that right there. I think I'm just going to go down like this a little bit. And maybe we can do this so you can see it better. I'll turn around so you can see that Death Totem. Yeah, buddy. Do not tell me I didn't get a nice coin there. All right, I got two other little packages here. I don't know if I want to open that one first or this one first. I think I'll open this one first. All right, I'll get it out of the way. You guys, and look at how they package these. Everything's in Ziplocs with lot number on, name, date. Wonderful. This is the third auction. This is from the 3rd of this month. What is this one? I don't remember. Ooh, United States coinage. See, I told you. Every once in a while, I buy United States coinage. Look at that. Look at that. I got an Ike, a Kennedy, and a George. I think they're all silver. This, these are the 1776, 1976. 1976. Let's take that Ike out there and take a look at that. Ooh, Jesus, that should be graded. I might send that all three of these in to get graded. Wow, is that nice. And then the Kennedy, hold up a second. The Kennedy is equally as nice. All three of these might go in and get graded. I might send these down to Frostbite and have them send them in for me. Even that quarter is fucking beautiful. Oh man, I got a good buy there. Let's see, is this a presentation case here? Or what is this? Yes, it is. It's a presentation case. Silver proof lot. Yeah. I don't know what I paid for that, but I'm going to tell you what. Those are some beauty coins, man. Those are some beauties. This is getting sent to Frostbite. I'll leave that out for you guys right there. I'll put it over there. Oh no, I'll set it up on the box. So then I don't forget what the hell is what. There we go. Look at them coins, man. Ah, damn, yeah, they're proofy, all right. They need to go in and get graded, all three of them. Wonder if I can get the set graded as a set. I don't know if they do that. But I damn sure am gonna. And then we got my Death Totem over here. I think we might just set it down here for right now. Yeah, I think we might do that. I don't know. We'll set it up here. That ain't gonna work. Where's this shit? God damn it. Well, let's see if I can I gotta get some coffee here. Maybe I can just set it up like this against the, yeah, okay. We'll set it up like that. Maybe that'll work. And here's another, it's a 1974. I can see it up there in the corner of Canada. I don't know where Joe gets these, but he lives closer to Canada than I do. All right. This has got this nice faux set 74 on the spine there. Yep, here we go. Got the see what this one is. Oh, this is the 100th anniversary of Winnipeg. So your dollar, and this might even be a clad set. I think this might be a clad set. I don't know. It looks clad to me. So your dollar and your 50-cent piece. No, $2. I got $2 in there. One is a bigger than the other. If you notice this, see that top dollar is just a little bit bigger than that bottom dollar, but they're both the Winnipeg 100th anniversary. But it also says $1 on each one. And then you got the 50-cent, quarter, dime, nickel, penny. I believe this is a clad set. I'm not sure. We'll look in the box and see if there's any. And that's the backside with the queens. The penny's nice, pretty. I mean, all these coins are very pretty in this set. But yeah, that's the Winnipeg set. Let me see if I can see anything in the box here. No other information. I'll have to look it up online. And this is the original paper that's in the box. Isn't that? I mean, it's kind of like a baking sheet, oil sheet, parchment kind of paper. So, okay. There we go. We'll just set that out of the way. We'll set this up over here like that. I don't know if I can set that up on something. Let me entertain you. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, that works. Doesn't it work? We get the sure. Too long, man. Mrs. Coin Crew, help me. I'm being squirreled. All right, that's what I got. See, I told you, I don't always buy Canadian stuff. I buy some American stuff too. This coin, these three coins are going just like this. This set are going down to Frostbite. I'm going to have him send these in for me. I think those three will come back with a really high grade. All three of them. Now, do I want to keep them together as a set like this, or do I want them graded individually? Or if I can get them graded as a set, that would be fucking fantastic. But I don't know if they do that. I don't know if GC or PCGS does that. But even these two right there, those two should be graded, but I'm going to keep that as a set because I have sets. I think I just bought I bought a 1960 There was a 1960, a 61, and a 64 on this last auction, and I bought two. I think I got the 60 and 61. I didn't get the 64. Somebody wanted that one worse than I did. And I think I had 64 anyway. I have to go out and look, but hey, Silver Paws. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at chat earlier than I usually do because usually I'm just preoccupied with opening packages. But seeing as how we only had one package, it's open. All right, Cat Mom. We can read chat a little bit better. Hey guys, I don't know if you were on Brad V's stream last night, and we'll get to the third part of my my video today. And that is my thoughts on the stream last night. You know, we had 37, 39 people in there at one time. I didn't really keep track. I don't know if we got over 40. We had a lot of likes and nobody, I mean nobody, after the first round of races. I think we had what? How many people up on stage last night? Eight on panel last night, something like that. I have to look at my notes again. Let me look at my notes. We had RC, and he left early. We had Silver Selling Machine. We had Brad V. Opus was up. John Wolf, JG Metals, myself, Party Pickle was there, and Pizza Guy was also there. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 9 at one time up on panel. RC left early. He got tired. John Wolf hung in there. God bless him. Party Pickle got there a little late, but and Pizza got there a little late. But that was good. Even JG showed up a little late, but not bad. So when I first got there, I think it was RC, Angela, Brad, myself. I think we were the first 4 there. Anyway, I ran one race, 6 for 10. That one filled pretty good. I was doing the bar race. I had 1 ounce bars, and it just seemed like there wasn't a lot of interest last night. Tried to do a second race. I tried to do a big one. I tried to do a smaller one. Couldn't fill either one. I passed. I think Opus had to pass. John Wolf had to pass. I don't know. JG and Angela seemed to be the only 2 that could fill a race. And it took a while, man. It took a long time. And with that many people, there was a lot of good silver up there last night. And it seems to me that a lot of people weren't as interested last night for some reason. I don't think anybody else was live and streaming. And sometimes, you know, we're up until 2 or 3 in the morning and we still have people racing. Last night we quit at a little after 11 my time because nobody wanted to race. And I don't know if it's like that sometimes or what. But I couldn't fill a race, and after I couldn't fill it, I started getting a little goofy. And so I started counting, and I put them away. All of my bars I have 41 1-ounce bars up there last night. I had 61 1-ounce rounds, 4 90% commemoratives, one 925 sterling, 1-ounce round, 10th ounce rounds, and one 1 gram Valcambi bar. I had 8 half-ounce rounds, 2 quarter-ounce bars, and either, I don't know if it's 4 or 5 ounce. We're going to find out today what this thing weighs because it doesn't say it on it. But Brad said it might be a 4 ounce, and I thought it was a 5 ounce. But I can't find anything on here where it says what the weight is. I just figured the 5 meant it was a 5 ounce bar, but I could be wrong. So we got to get my other scale up here today and find out. So I got that bar up here, and I had the Tut triangle coin from Popjoy up here. I had a total of 119 ounces of silver on this table. That's what I had. And I know Brad and RC have more than I have. And you multiply that by $30, because I figure that's the floor, the new floor for silver. Just because it's a little bit lower than $30 right now, that don't mean shit. What that means is that you should be buying it right now. It doesn't matter what the silver is. If it's an ounce of silver, you should be buying it. And I figure 119 ounces at $30 is right at $3,600 worth of silver sitting on my table last night, and I couldn't get anybody to fill a race or take a chance for a $6 ounce of silver. I found that amazing. I find that amazing all the time. If I can buy silver outright for $30 an ounce or $31 or $32 an ounce, I'll buy it. I don't care what it is. If I can buy it that cheap, I'll buy it. But it seems to me, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, it just seems to me that everybody, when you're racing for silver, you want, and everybody collects certain things. I collect Canadian coins, and I'm not real anal about it. I don't want to fill books with every year of every kind and variety. It's just what appeals to me. And I prefer silver over clad of the Canadian coins. But like this set shows right here, I will collect clad because of the collectability of it. The 100th anniversary of Winnipeg, or is that man? Yeah, that's Winnipeg, and certain stuff like that. I get it. Certain people collect certain stuff. I understand that, and if I have it and they want it, then they'll get it into a race. So that tells me, evidently. Well, let's just continue on with that. And it seems like everybody wants the latest and greatest, the newest stuff coming out of the mints. Or the hotness now is colorized. Well, comes right down to it, people. That painted stuff is still going to tone just like regular silver. I don't know how that's going to be in the future for the toning and the paint, how that's going to interact. And there is collectability to some of the painted stuff. But it seems now like everybody's painting, and you have burnished, you have antique, you have holographic stuff. And that's all well and good. And there might be some collectability to it. But when you come right down to it, it's an ounce of silver. because I guess maybe I'm more of a stacker at heart. Shit hits the fan kind of guy. That once the world is in that bad a shape, collectability goes out the window. Unless you're collecting art, masterpieces. And that includes cars also. But you can't spend a car. You can't spend art. You can spend silver. You can spend the gold. So, I don't know. To me, it's just all silver. Is there some collectability to some of this stuff? Yes, there is. I will have to admit that. And there are people out there who are just collectors. Could care less about the silver. They like silver because it's pretty, but all silver will tone eventually. All silver. And how that interacts with paint and holograms and antiqued and burnished and all that, I don't know yet. I haven't seen it, but I have one set of Canadian coins coming from Durbin Auctions that is toned. I mean, almost black toned. The whole set. Wonderful color on it. But that's the way all silver will end up. So I'm just, I think about this stuff like that. And I don't know if it was just an odd night last night and I got anal about what I have. I don't have an LCS close to me. The nearest one's an hour and 20 minutes away. And I don't have a personal relationship with them. I don't run down there all the time, see what they got. What I get, I either win, I get auctions from auctions, or I go online and buy from the big dealers like Atmex, SD Bullion, Silver Gold Bull, just a bunch of them I go to. I look at them all. And if I see something that people want at a decent price, then I'll pick it up. But more often than not, I don't do that. It'll be race wins, it'll be auction wins that I put up on a stage. And so I think looking at the stuff that I had last night and couldn't fill that second race, a little one or a big one, I think that I'm going to take all the stuff off my stage except for, what do I have left up here? I have 4, 8, 15. I have 36 ounces up here on the stage. 35 are rounds, 1 Rolo. I got a bag of tenths that goes for a race last place. I got a couple of half ounces up here, casino tokens. I'm putting all the rest of it in my safe. All the bars are going out. All the trade units are going out. All the buffaloes are going out. All my foreign silver is going out. All my half ounces are going out. My quarter ounce is going out. I will leave the Pop Joy up here. Don't know. That one might go in my safe too because I don't have any other Pop Joy. I think I got one other Pop Joy round or 4 that I have just to have something that's Pop Joy. But all the other stuff's going out to my safe. And I'll look through my safe and see if there's anything in there out there that maybe you guys want. I'll bring in. But I'm not. I got a little self-conscious last night. I don't know if my stuff is good enough for you, or if that's what you want. So, Show Me Stacker needs to send me a mailing address so I can send this package out to them today. If anybody knows Show Me, has the email. I think I got the right Show Me Stacker, and I sent an email, but there are two Show Me Stackers, so I got Show Me Stacker at yahoo.com. That's who I sent an email to. But if you guys know any better, or you have a personal relationship with Show Me Stacker, send them an email. Tell them they need to send me their mailing address so I can send them out this package today. They didn't send me a claiming email after last night, and that happens sometimes. And then another thing is that I'm a pretty trusting person until I'm not. There are guys that send me money for races 2 days later, and I know that, and it doesn't bother me. I just figure if enough people screw me, I just won't race anymore. That's all. I had one person send me payment after they won a race. I don't know if they were going to, if they meant to, or just a mistake. But generally, you send payments before the race is run. And I don't check until after the race is over. It goes on to the next person. Then I have time to check. So that's when I check. But I'm pretty trusting until I'm not. So just letting everybody know that. Last night, I got to looking and somebody didn't pay me for that one race. So I went through it and looked at names and deposits. And it was Silver Selling Machine forgot to send me for her couple spots. And I know she didn't mean it. She was very tired last night, and she left immediately after the stream was over, so I didn't get to talk to her. So I just sent her an email today, too. And it doesn't bother me that bad because I know she will. Sometimes Stuart's like that. Sometimes Dennis is like that. So, just Opus is like that sometimes. So it doesn't bother me. I get paid eventually, which is all I'm looking for. But I don't know. It just seems, and I don't have a bitch about that at all. Just reminding people to pay the people that you're racing. You're in their races, so pay them, man. Everybody, not just me. I haven't had a problem, but I know some people have. So then they got to go track down people and they got to send them emails, and it's just a pain in the ass. No, what my bitch is that I think either I have too much stuff on my stage, and you guys just can't make a decision because there's too much good stuff up there, or I have stuff up there that you guys don't want, and I need to get stuff that you want at a higher premium. You keep wanting, as silver price goes up, the premiums are going to go up on a lot of that, the painted stuff, a lot of the newer stuff, a lot of the holographic, antique stuff that's part of a series. And I don't do series because then you get trapped into that mindset. Oh, I got to have this. I got to have the next one. I got to have the next one. I got to have the next one. And you're paying premiums on those pieces. And again, they're just silver. Is there going to be collector value on those pieces of silver in the future? You're taking a gamble. I'm not willing to gamble. You know, I have a couple of collections. I just collect Canadian stuff, and most of the Canadian stuff is 0.80 or 80% silver. It's not 3/9 fine. It's there is some that was sterling, not a lot, 0.925, but most of it's 80, and I have some that's 70 or 725, something like that. That's kind of rare, and 50% stuff, half silver and half not. So it's I'm not buying it really for the silver content, although I like the silver stuff better. Although there are times when I buy clad stuff that looks really good. And I don't want to be trapped into buying the next one in a series, the next one in a series, the next one in a series, because with more demand, they're going to make more. You know, if you could get a series of coins that there were only 5 for 5 years, that's it, or 3 for 3 years, that's it. And no more would ever be made, then I would collect them. And that's why I like pours, because a lot of the guys that are pouring are only making 10 or 5. And then that's it. They don't make any more. They go on something else. That's why I like pours. Yes, they're all 3/9 fine silver. And yes, those pourers, those people, depending on how long they pour, how good their pours are, you know, the quality, might become collectible in the future. And I'll take a chance on people who pour. Herman, I've got pours from him, from Angry, from, good God, who else? I think got a pour from Dog World and You, Tiger Stacker, Tuli, Haley Bug, Reckless. Who else? Mutiny Metals, Danger Metals. So I got a few pours, and I'll take chances on pours because the quantity thing is there, or the lack of quantity, what I should say. Lack of quantity thing is there. So I'll take a chance on pours because of it's silver and because of the lack of quantity, the limits on the quantity. And they don't do year after year after year a different one in that series. No, I don't do series. I try not to. So I collect Canadian coins, like people collect the United States coins or whatever. And I collect one set of coins from Canada, commemoratives, or the first Special Service Force coins. And I know they're only made from 2013 to 2021. That's all. They all, every year, had a half-ounce silver. 2 years had a 3/4 ounce silver with a half ounce. Every year had a 1/10 ounce gold. And 1 year or 2 years had a 1/4 ounce gold. And I have them all except for 3 gold pieces and 1 silver piece. And I'm still looking. And hopefully I can find all of them. Oh, the other collection that I had, and he quit making them after silver price got too high, was a guy out in Illinois. He was making 1 ounce, 2 ounce silver rounds for the National Trappers Association. I'm a life member of the National Trappers Association and a life member of the Iowa Trappers Association and the Fur Takers of America and because I am a trapper, or was. And I have every coin that man has ever made, not only trappers coins, but all the other silver rounds that he ever poured. I have them all. The only coin I'm missing from him was the first year of the National Trappers Association. He made 6 1 ounce gold NTA, National Trappers Association coins. And someday I hope to be rich enough to own one, because you know what gold price is, figure $2,400. He wants double that or 2.5 times that or better for that coin. So I know he has a couple of them. So that means only, if he has 2, that means there are only 4 other people in the world that have a complete set. Now, granted, the collectability of the National Trappers Association coins is limited to a select few of trappers, outdoorsmen. But in the future, because of who he is, will all of his coins be worth more? I don't know. I bought coins from him at $8 an ounce, at $16 an ounce, at $21 an ounce, at $24 an ounce, where he quit. And I bought them. I didn't care what the price of silver was at the time. And his first silver coin, the Fond du Lac Fox, it was in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, was the town where the convention was held. The image on the coin was a red fox. I bought one at the time for $16, I think. $8. My brother did not buy one at the time, but he bought all the rest of them after that and went back to buy that one later in life, which was, I don't know how many years ago, but he paid 60 some bucks for it. That was a collectability. So it went from $8 to $60 in a few years. So yeah, I take a chance on sets like that. I don't know any other outdoor organization, fishermen, hunters, campers, metal detectors, whoever, any more of the outdoorsmen that somebody did a set of coins for them like that. I don't know. All right, so that's what I collect, and and that's my theory behind coins. You could take a 1 in 10, so you got 10% chance of winning a 1 ounce silver round or bar or whatever with no collectability, but a 1 ounce piece of silver valued at $30 for $6. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't know, because I will spend 50 $60 a night to try and win one piece of silver. So I'm dollar cost averaging that, if you want to look at it that way. Do I expect silver to go to $50, $60 an ounce? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. In my lifetime, I don't know. I'm 68. Will it do that in the next decade? Because I figure that's about my life expectancy. Don't know that either. And if it does go that high, will I sell my silver? Not all of it, no. Some of it, yes. All of my generic silver will then get sold at that price. And guess what I will buy? More gold. So, yeah, and the price of gold will be up too. Doesn't matter. I'll just buy more. because I think at some point, and I listened to a video on this, and I don't know who it was. I can't tell you who it was at this point. Um, that the governments of the world, they're all in debt, every one of them, and all of them inflating their money supplies. How is that debt ever going to be repaid? Unless that debt is paid in assets, say like Russia owes us how many billion, trillions of dollars, they're never going to repay that in dollars. If they did, they would just flood the money supply in this country, and the Fed would have to destroy it. So how would they repay that? Well, what does Russia have that we don't have or that we could use? Oil would be one. I mean, we have oil. We don't need their oil, but that would just save our oil here in this country, and it would also keep the price of gas low. So there's an upside to that. A lot of potash, fertilizer material comes from Russia, uranium from Russia. Well, maybe not uranium because they bought our stockpile. I'm under Hillary Clinton, which she should be in jail for, but let's not get political, okay? Yeah, there's other stuff that they produce that we could use, and that might be the way they pay off debt. But I think there's going to be a confidence crisis first. I think the people of the world are going to lose confidence in their currencies. And I think the world, will have to go back to some sort of a gold standard in order to restore confidence. I don't think they're going to have 100% gold for the currency that they have out there, a one-to-one replacement to instill confidence in the currency again. But they're going to have 10, 20, 30, 40% of the money supply in gold to restore confidence to the currency of that country. It's just what I think for a while. I don't think they're going to have to do that forever, just for a while. I mean, that has been done before. We did that before a couple times, and we can do it again. It can be done again, so I don't see why that wouldn't happen. And so when that happens then, and gold shoots through the fucking roof, then I will buy undervalued currency. I will still hold on to some of my gold, but I will buy undervalued currency then, because then the confidence in that currency is going to come up and it'll be worth more. You see how that goes? It's a big cycle, just a big circle. So you guys that are looking at just silver, I don't think just silver is the way to go. I have silver, I have gold, and I have platinum. And I don't have any palladium or rhodium, but I want an ounce of both. I want some osmium, a few crystals of osmium. And for those that don't know it, osmium is a platinum group metal. And until very recently, you couldn't handle it because it was poisonous to humans. But a company in Switzerland or someplace, Sweden, Switzerland, discovered a way to crystallize it into a solid form. And you need to do your homework on osmium. It's a beautiful, beautiful metal. Beautiful and very rare. So if you're going to put your money into jewels, do not buy diamonds. The price of diamonds, gem quality diamonds, have been suppressed for many, many, many decades by De Beers, because all of their mines are in southern Africa and Russia, Africa and Russia. The Russian gemstones were suppressed on the market. They just convinced Russia to limit the quantity that was coming, to just sell a certain amount per year out of Russia to keep the price artificially high. Diamonds are so numerous and so common that they are nothing but an industrial rock. Only good for, in my opinion, only good for saw blades. That's it. Yes, they are a hard material, and they do a wonderful job of cutting, grinding and cutting. And in my opinion, that's all they're good for. If you want to buy gemstones, buy something that's rarer than that. Opals, maybe, rubies. But then again, remember that a lot of those gemstones can be lab grown now, and the quality is superb. I have a handful of lab grown diamonds, a few lab grown rubies, and they're perfect. They are perfect. You know what they're worth? About $4 a piece. Now you're talking a 10 carat gemstone for $10, but it's lab grown instead of wild. Who cares? So be careful where you put your money. But in my opinion, guns, ammo, water, purification items, some survival items, food. And when you invest wisely. If you're going to invest in the stock market, invest in things that people are going to need to survive. That's water, that's food, that's medicines, that's oil. I would highly recommend you invest in oil and some alternative energy stocks. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I do. But I don't know. I want to be completely out of debt here in the next year. Completely. No debt, nothing. I have one credit card that I'm paying down. That's it. I have 3 credit cards. One I use a lot, and I need to pay that one down. So I need to build up a bigger war chest, like a savings account. Do I keep my savings account in the bank? Just what I need to keep in there to cover checks in case I overdraw because I'm not paying attention. Okay, I keep that much in the bank. Where do you keep the rest of it? Here, in cash, hidden someplace else. You know, I keep cash. I don't keep it in the bank. I don't trust banks. I don't like banks anymore. I have to use a bank because all of my retirement assets are electronically deposited. A lot of my bills are electronic and they come right out of my checking account. So I have to have a bank. I have to have a checking account. But I don't have to keep everything there. So I can go to the bank and say, oh, I got a little bit too much in my savings account. I'll transfer, say, a couple thousand over into my checking account, write myself a check for cash, take the cash home, and put it away. Coffee. Good. God, I needed coffee this morning. All right. Well, you know, guys, you tell me my selection of stuff on my stage. Do you want to see me change it? Because I've done that, you know, with Kiwi. He was having an auction and he had everything that was on his stage. He was auctioning. and I was bidding on one piece for 28 bucks. Nobody wanted to bid on it, which told me nobody wanted it. There were people there, they just didn't want it. And me and Stuart were bidding against each other on some pieces just to get people interested in auction, and it didn't work. So it's just me and Stuart bidding against each other. Well, finally we quit that, and I bidding $28 for one piece of silver. That's when I think the price was down at 25, 26. And I told Kiwi, I'm tired of looking at everything on your stage. I'll buy everything up there for $28 a piece. I think there was 5 or 6 pieces. And he said, okay. So I bought them all. And then he got new pieces. And I think maybe that's what I have to do with my stage. I think I have to just switch everything out. Nobody's going to buy, what did I say I had up here? 119 ounces. I don't think anybody's going to buy that unless they got $4,000. But I'd entertain it. I'd entertain something then if somebody was serious about that. But I'm just going to take it out and put it in the other safe and get some other stuff out of the safe that maybe is more desirable to people. I don't know. I have those 4 90% commemoratives up here. The Lincoln, the Braille, I got a 911. Let me see if I can find them real quick. I mean, I have kooks and koalas up here. I got some Odins and Poseidons, and I would think people would like those, but the 911, Lewis Braille, Abe Lincoln, and 2 Ellis Island Statue of Liberty, 90%. I think the 911 coin, let me look at it here. I think this 911 is a 999s. Yeah, that was a 999s fine. Okay, so then I only got 4. 4 90%ers up here, commemoratives. And I have 1 925, and I know somebody wants that one. That Bahama Flamingo coin, 1970. I have the entire 1970 Bahama set, so I have another one in that set. And I don't know where I got this one as a single, but I got it. And I'm not sad or mad, or I'm just ambivalent. I'll put them away. It's silver. What the hell do I care? And the 90%ers, even though they don't have presentation cases with them and everything, go in the safe with my other 90%ers, my other commemorative coins from the U.S. I mean, I have other U.S. coins. Believe me, I have quite a lot of junk 90% stuff. Halves, silver, halves, quarters, dimes. I got a lot of that stuff. A couple boxes full. But so those 90% commemoratives I have right there, not a problem. I'll just put them in there with the rest of it. Now, the other ones that are in sets, the other 90%ers that I have in sets from U.S. Mint, they stay in the sets, but I figure those will have some collector value in the future. But yeah, it doesn't bother me to put that stuff back out there with the other just regular silver. And then I'll bring some other stuff in. Maybe I'll bring some more, bring some Britannias, Krugerrands, Philharmonics. I'll bring some numismatic stuff in, and we'll see if I have any collector stuff out there. Usually the collector stuff, the holographic, the colored, or whatever, the gold plated, is stuff that I want to collect. So I put that away, and I won't put that on my stage. I have the gold and the 24 karat gold and platinum plated Eagle, Kruger and Maple Leaf. And those are all I want. So they won't go on my stage. This Pop Joy King Tut, that one may go back up on, I'll probably put that one back up on the table. It's just odd shape. So, I mean, I like the coin itself. I don't like that big presentation case, even though that's a selling point. Not one of my favorites. The other pours, I do have some Consco pours. I think I have two. I got the bear paw and the bear coming, tearing through the screen because I have a bear. This is that's the theme of my whole table is a bear. The bear chest. My uncle's bronze bear up there. Bear paw, bear screen. The Alaska State coin with a bear on. I have another silver round up there with a grizzly bear on. World Wildlife with a grizzly bear on. I have a grizzly bear poker chip. So yeah, those I will keep. And I'm going to do a video here when my next. I have a pour coming from Angry Warrior and a pour coming from somebody else, I think. And I have a bag of pours down here I was going to bring up on stage. And we'll just do a pour video. The other thing I was collecting was the Perth anniversary, 125 anniversary dragon. I call it double dragon, but it's a single dragon that goes all the way across the coin, back and forth twice. I have a 5 ounce, a 2 ounce, 2 ounce colorized, a 1 ounce, a 1 ounce colorized, a half ounce colorized. And I don't know if they made a quarter. I know they made a kilo. I got to get that one yet. But I wanted to get all of those and then sell them all as a set. Complete set. Because I know somebody would want them. Or sell them as individual pieces. Because there are people that have sets already and still need a piece. So we'll see on that front. I have yet to get a couple of coins out of that collection. I think there's I don't know if there's a 1 ounce gold. There's a 10th ounce gold for sure. I don't know if it's a quarter, half, or a whole ounce. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't think the 5 ounce is colorized. I do have a 5 ounce silver one, but I don't know if they made a colorized version. I don't think so. I'll go to the Perth Mint and look it up and see, but I'll get what I can get, and then I won't throw a fit. All right, guys. I don't know what else to tell you, man. I was just thinking about how we couldn't fill races last night, and how I had to pass on a couple. I just couldn't get anybody to fill. Big race or a small race. And I think maybe my big race I had, I was advertising that one as a 5 ounce and might be 4 ounce, and people had questions about it. So I will look that one up. But the other smaller race that I had going on, I had 5 for 10. I couldn't fill that with 30 some different rounds up there, some numismatic, some 90%. Most of them were 1 ounce, 999's fine. Silver. I couldn't do that. The bar race, I know Angela wanted, and she wanted that Virgo bar that I had. I don't know. I don't know. You guys got to tell me what you want me to do, what you want to see, and I'll do that. But right now, I am just questioning, and I'll talk to Brad about this too. I'm just questioning what I have on the stage. So I guess I'm gonna take this guy out here. Oh man, I don't want to do that either. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna take him out. We're gonna move this death totem around in his holder. And his dime is nicely toning blue. The coat of arms here is also not in its correct spot. So I'm going to move that over a little bit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. And that's why that one is. God damn it. Now I got it out and I can't get it in. Ain't that amazing? Huh. Yeah. That one is amazing there. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that one is amazing there. That one doesn't want to go in that hole. There we go. I think I got it in there now, but it's still off kilter a little bit. There, the death totem is in there, right? 50-cent piece, a little off kilter yet. Well, look at that. See the nickel and dime both? How they're toning up pretty nice. The beaver's toning up. And then, let's go back over here. God damn, I can't hear the dime. See how that's toned up pretty good? You can see the beaver starting to tone, even the totem toning a little bit. The quarter or the 50-cent piece is toning, and that nickel or the quarter right here is toning up quite a bit on the bottom, around the edges. So yeah, they're all going to turn black except the penny. Even that beaver nickel, because I think this year that beaver nickel it had silver in it, but I think that was mostly copper and nickel. I think it was mostly copper and nickel. But yeah, I like that death totem. The penny is pretty. It's a nice red. I'm looking at it. Where's my old eyes here? Look at my old eyes. Oh. That's a 58, 58, 58, 50, 1858, 1958. That's why the penny or the death totem's on there. Yeah, that's a 58 set. I like that a lot, man. Yeah, even that beaver's starting to turn blue. The dime is a nice blue. Not so much in the dollar, but 50-cent piece you can see is starting to tone right around the edge. The caribou is toning brownish, dark brownish. So yeah, it's a really nice set. This I don't know, that penny I don't think could be graded because it has scratches on it. Looks like it's just been wiped on the front side, especially both sides of the coin. And that might just be the coin, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell without a magnifying glass. Oh, where am I at here? Yeah, even you can tell how old this thing is because even the presentation case was cracking right there. It's cracking right up there. The flip for the lid, you see, is starting to tear off. So yeah, that's how old that set is, dude. That's a nice old set. I like that a lot. So there you go, man. Oh, the death totem. Put the death totem up there. Oh, quit falling down, you son of a bitch. I don't know. I like that death totem a lot. I have another one of those, so they're worth some money. Anyway, you guys tell me, nice set or not? That's a really nice set. That's a really nice set. And I do believe that's clad, but I'm not sure. That's a 1974 set. So I got to go out and look and see what sets I do have. I got to bring that list in here so I don't buy multiples of the same thing. I got enough now where I got to do that. All right. That's it. That's all I'm going to do for today. I'm telling you, I made some good buys. And where'd I get them? Guys, Durbin Auction. Don't forget that. Joe Durbin, Diane's Cabin. If you haven't been to one of their auctions, go to one. You will see what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to stuff like this. Look at the beauty on these coins. Yeah. Those are going down and getting graded. Those, my friends, are getting graded. And I don't know if those are 40% or 90%. I don't know. I have to look that up. 1976 Ike Kennedy and Washington Quarter. I don't know. Are they clad, or are they 40%? And there you go. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. That thing is just humongo wonderful. All right, guys, I got stuff to do. If you know Show Me Stacker, tell Show Me Stacker to email me with a mailing address so I can get this thing out to them. And I will go out to the other safe and see what I can bring in here for you guys. I don't know. I'm having a crisis. So I'll see you later, man. Remember, live free or die. See ya.